Hey guys, Florida Stop Lives here. How you doing today? I wanted to take a second to, first of all, say thank you to everybody who's subscribed so far, and let you guys know that I do appreciate it. It has not gone unnoticed. I also want to take just a split second to talk about the power of action. Now, like 10 years ago, my life was not great. My life was kind of a mess. I was going through a lot of things. I was losing my grandmother, who was a major influence in my life, and just felt myself slipping away. Kind of like getting lost in life and working the 9 to 5 and dealing with the stress of never having enough finances or enough motivation to get out there and to be more successful than I already was, because I kind of felt trapped. Let's fast forward 3 years plus after that. I'm in Florida, and I'm thinking to myself, I've got to do something, because here in where I live, you have 6 months of great income from the residents that come down for the winter, and then you have 6 months of barren wasteland where if you're not doing anything online, or you're not in a position to where you're making $45-50 an hour already, and you've got a consistent 60-hour work week, there's no way you're going to be able to pay a mortgage for a place like this. So I knew that I had always done things in the past where I bought things cheap and got them on the open market and turned a profit. So I wondered if there was something to the storage unit business. I ended up buying my first unit, and I paid $10 for my first unit, and there was like a couple of couches and a mattress blocking everything. I didn't know. I was like, well, maybe I can get $25 for the couch, and maybe donate the mattress to a family in need. And I pulled the mattress back, and there was somebody's entire condo, apartment, whatever you want to call it, in there. And literally I had Jordans and PlayStations and all this great stuff to list and to flip for a profit. So after that, I was hooked, and I was developing a great business, and then Irma came through and kind of destroyed things for a little bit, but we're back. We're back on track now. We're becoming more recognized in the marketplace, and things are looking up. My whole point to this whole long speech here is that if I can do it, you guys can do it too. Literally, I was sitting in a house with no running water, trying to get this place rehab, and it was going nowhere because my money ran out, and it was kind of a dead-end project. So it was up to me to realize that it wasn't working out. So I had to let that property go, and then I moved here to Florida, and like I said, I bought my first unit, everything was awesome, and since then things have just been growing. Well, anyway, enough about that. I just hope that maybe that motivates some of you guys out there who are in the same situation I was 10 years ago, thinking to yourself, things are never going to get better. But now I have a beautiful home with a pool. I have a nice Chevy Silverado pickup truck. I wear a lot of nice clothing, and it's not because I want to rub those things in your face and tell you how awesome I am. It's because I want to kind of convince you guys to know that it's not about what's stopping you, it's about how you're stopping yourself. You just go to your first auction or do it online, buy something cheap just to get yourself in the game, something that you're going to make a profit on, turn around and flip that money, and then so on and so on and so on until you've actually gotten yourself into a position where you're a real legitimate business. I just went to the post office and shipped like 6 packages this morning, and I'm sure I'll have a bunch more sales over the next day or two. So, just so you know, it can be done. We're going to jump past this, get into a little bit of teaching you guys how I do the shoes, because that's my big thing. I love buying units full of shoes. I will do the whole cleanup. I will list them, and some shoes are actually very valuable, and we're going to talk about that on the inside when I get my office. All right, so let's talk shoes. So all these shoes here have come from a storage unit. All of these shoes here have come from storage units. So, what I like to look for is a bunch of bags of shoes. Hidden shoes. Now, I do like giveaways, and what that means is that I basically am looking for like 2 or 3 pairs of tennis shoes on the outside of bags that have spilled over, that have Nike symbols or Air Jordan symbols. And then I look for the structure of the bag to see if it matches the prints of shoes. Now, why shoes, you say? Feet are disgusting, feet are dirty. Yes, that's very true. But let's talk sales. So, what is the cheapest thing to ship that you can get the most return on your money? And that's going to be diamonds, gold, high-end microchips. And then what is the heaviest thing where you're not going to get a big return on your money? That's going to be a lot of plush toys, some collectibles, etc., etc. What I'm getting at is that shoes are the perfect common middle ground. And what that means is that they're consistent. You know what to expect from shipping. You know that there's a huge market for them. And they're the easiest thing to flip. For me. Clothing does okay sometimes. But this is the money. Anything that says Nike on it, it's a foamposite. Anything that is a rare and collectible Jordan, which we're going to talk about in just a second, you want to grab up, because all of this stuff flips. There's some stuff I have not cleaned up yet, which I'm kind of slacking. I'll probably get on that today or tomorrow. But the majority of the shoes that come in here are not pretty, and it's not a quick 5-minute throw in the washer for most of them. You have to scrub really, really hard to get all the dirt and grime off. There are things that you can buy, certain scrub brushes, certain kits that do help out. But let's talk value. Okay, so here we have $40, $60, $30, $75. These are really cheap. I think we've got them listed for $15. We have a lot of those. The running shoes, they were mostly up there in the other closet. These are Charles Barkley's. Very hard to find these days. And those are worth about $125, $140. These are high end. They're really collectible. And when I got these, they were just destroyed. So a little hard work, a little determination, you can make $100, $150 on the right pair of shoes. I've got a pair of shoes. Here, we'll come take a look at it. Sorry about my office being dirty, guys. But this pair here. This pair here I'm going to have professionally redone. And I'll tell you why, because there are some things that I don't want to deal with. But this pair of shoes here, I literally got in a unit. I think I paid $10 for the unit. It had this pair of shoes and some clothes and a couple other pairs of shoes. But these right here are the Cherry Retro Jordans, and cleaned up and in perfect condition, you can get about $700 to $800 for those. Before I knew anything about shoes, I must have taken it off now, but I originally had these priced for $20 at a garage sale. Crazy, right? But yeah, so that's it. That's where I make a lot of my money, is shoes and clothes. Don't get me wrong, I love finding jewelry and everything that's a quick, easy flip. Weapons, all that good stuff. But consistency goes, for me, as far as my market, is going to be shoes. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope I didn't make you too dizzy here. If you found any of this information helpful, just please like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell. Also, if you'd like to see my eBay sales or whatever, I can totally make a video showing you guys that. Shows you what I get per pair, how much it costs to ship, how fast they sell, all that good stuff. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. I'll see you soon. Mad love.